Northwest in Akwa Ibom. Distinguished colleagues, Mr. President, I'm so thrilled with this bill proposed by our distinguished brother, distinguished Senator Buhari Abdullahi Fatai, calling for the establishment of a body that will serve as a benchmark, that will be not necessarily a regulator, but will definitely position people to watch, to bring out the best for Nigerians. Mr. President, you are a senator, and you are a Senate president. You started from somewhere. By the time you got to school, you were tested on your capacity and ability, on whatever the qualities that you have. It was the test that you were exposed to that led you to where you are today. You remembered in 2000, 2001, I have my distinguished senators who were governors, from Senator Abdullahi, Senator Samewu. They talked of, we had a policy called SEEDS, LEADS, NEEDS. These are policies formulated. And they have all by today, we don't know where those policies are. So it's inevitable when you watch the American presidents, the American governors, do not think about themselves, they think about the interest of the Americans. First is America. And so we must have people who want to serve Nigeria, thinking about Nigeria first. And in thinking about Nigeria, you must know Nigeria. You must know what is the deficit that you want to come and add value and correct. So if we don't have a structure such as is being proposed here, that has led us to where we are. I'm not saying so. I'm so happy that it is the other side that is proposing this bill. That's the joy I have. Because if it was this side, we would have thought that the opposition have something, Indians in their heart. But since it's coming from you, I'm so excited that we are getting Nigeria to the next level as been proposed before. So, Mr. President, I am strongly in alignment with the content of this bill, that if enacted, if passed by this House and become a law, it will regulate and showcase the capacity of the people that want to serve Nigeria in the level of a president, the level of a vice president, the level of a governor, level of a deputy governor. Of course, even the level of who wants to be a senator. A few days ago, we were asked, how many nations are in the world? When we were in London, most of us were gesticulating. Before you become a president of Nigeria, you should be able to have on your fingertips how many nations are in the world. What is the GDP of the other nations, so that you can have a comparative advantage. You can, you compare as to what you are going to do to move your own GDP to positions of strength. So, Mr. President and my distinguished colleague, I am in strong support of this bill, and I want to urge that we accept it, in spite of the fact that it is being added that it should be a responsibility of INEC, but INEC has a lot of responsibility, because by the time we look at the INEC bill for amendment, we have to amend the INEC bill to give INEC strong responsibility so that nobody will have gone on somebody's head again and get to somewhere. So this will be an added responsibility to INEC. So I will say that we will ask INEC to supervise, but it is imperative that we must have this commission set up. And so I accept and agreed with the mover of this bill that it should be accepted by this Holy Chamber.
Senator Francis.